All right, so this is another example of a news piece. So we've got tofacitinib improves disease control in rheumatoid arthritis. A great title, just it doesn't overstate the results. It says it's very specific, but it's short and everything you want to know. And then you have the tagline, I can't say that, improves disease control, slows progression in rheumatoid arthritis more effectively than methotrexate in a phase 3 trial. So this is still short, but it goes into a little more detail. And I should note that this is just the format required by the template and by this particular client. Not all news pieces have this tagline, right? So just know that. Here's the writer name. And then we have the date, and then we have a very short lead-in sentence that describes the main finding. It's perfect. It describes where the result came from, a phase 3 study. We have the investigator, first author, and you wouldn't have doctor and also MD, so you just delete the doctor part there. Put the MD, and you have the affiliation, and you have the attribution correct. Then you have some background information. And this is a bit of a long paragraph, but I let it stand. However, you should try to split it up maybe right there. Here you have a total of 958 patients. You have so you're describing the study design. And you have just enough detail, but not too much. And then you have a little bit more about the criteria. And here you have the results. Then you have all the spacing is correct. You have everything accurate. You have a nice description of the adverse events here. Very carefully done. You can see very precise and specific. So very good. And then she has a nice quote here at the end. And I would just change that probably to say, to begin the sentence with the quote. So tofacitinib, however you say it, can be more effective clinically, functionally, and radiographically than methotrexate in patients with rheumatoid arthritis. And then I would put Dr. Lee and colleagues concluded. So I would start the sentence with the quote. All right, and then however, because the study only included, I moved the only to be nearer to the word that it's modifying, which is patients. So very good. And here is the disclosure, and here is the reference. So this is a really good piece. There's very few changes that I made and certainly no errors. It's very nicely written. It's clear, succinct, and it doesn't overstate the results, and it doesn't read like the abstract. If I had one complaint, I would shorten the paragraphs even further, just so that you don't really have more than 2 or 3 sentences in a paragraph. That's always good for news pieces, especially online. But that's it. Very good piece.